What is up, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel on this Monday. This past weekend, we had a great weekend of wrestling. Friday night, we had Impact's Overdrive, which I thought was a 7 out of 10 rated show. There was a lot of good matches. There was a lot of results I wasn't too keen on, but I was really looking forward to the main event, which was Impact World Champion Josh Alexander facing the challenger Frankie Kazarian, who is a longtime Impact guy who left, went back to Ring of Honor. He's had his stints in AEW, but he came back because he said he never won the big one. But when he did come back, he ended up winning the X Division title. And ever since Austin Aries came up with this Option C plan, which you turn in, you relinquish the X Division title, and you no longer have it, and you have an opportunity to face the world champion. So, all throughout the last few weeks, all the stars in Impact Wrestling are telling Alexander, don't trust Bully Ray. Bully Ray's a scumbag. He's going to turn on you. Bully Ray obviously tried to make himself look as a face, wanted the trust of everybody, but what did happen? After a great match with Alexander and Kazarian, which seemed to go on for a very long time. I think it was close to 40 minutes. And Alexander ended up retaining Bully Ray's music hit. He come into the ring and he told Josh, he goes, I told you I would be doing this face to face with you. And he did. And he turned on Alexander, and he called his shot for Hard to Kill on Friday the 13th in January, but he wasn't done yet. He was taking out Alexander with chairs and everything else, and Alexander's wife pleaded with him, please, to stop. She made a mistake by going over the barrier, and Bully Ray got a hold of her and basically threatened Alexander, if you don't want her to get hurt, you stay where you are. So Bully Ray did show his true colors on Overdrive on Friday night. And he wasn't the only one that showed their true colors. Going to Full Gear on Saturday night, which I thought that show was a 7.5 out of 10. The Jungle Boy Luchasaurus match I didn't really care for, but in any event, I was shocked that Omega and the Bucks lost their chance to regain the Trios title. But the good thing about it is Omega and the Bucks came back as baby faces, and that made me happy. But now, since the Bucks and Omega lost, they're going to have a series up to 7 matches, including the match at Full Gear, to see who wins the most out of 7. So it's a best 4 out of 7. And that means the Bucks and Omega got to win 4. Pac and the Lucha Brothers got to win 3. So, because they already have the victory. So, that was a pretty good match. I was very happy that Jamie Hayter beat Toni Storm. There's a lot of controversy going on with Toni Storm right now. She claims she really wasn't going to lose to Thunder Rosa when and if she does return. And this is getting ridiculous because I thought Thunder Rosa would have shown up at Full Gear, but she didn't. Strip her of the damn belt, Tony Khan. Do the right thing. You know? But right now, I think they're making Jamie Hayter a transitional interim AEW women's champ. We'll see where it goes from there. And don't count out Saraya eventually going after the belt, which I don't agree with. I didn't agree with the fact that she beat Britt Baker. She just comes into the company and wins her first big match against the biggest woman in AEW. And let's face it, you know, you got Jade Cargill, TBS champion. You had Toni Storm as AEW Interim's women's champion, but Britt Baker still the biggest woman in AEW. So we'll have to wait and see. Excuse me. So anyway, the tag titles. I sort of predicted this. The Acclaimed, Keith Lee and Swerve. I knew Swerve was going to pull a fast one, and he did. He went and got the pliers. They were going to go after Max Caster's fingers. And out from the back comes Billy Gunn. And when it was all said and done, Keith Lee walked away and left Swerve on his own. Very, very predictable, but it had to happen. And of course, Swerve showed his true colors as well as Keith Lee, you know, in a good way. Main event. I predicted this. My prediction was pretty damn close to being accurate. I said that MJF wouldn't cheat on his own. He actually really didn't. I thought Regal was going to go in the ring while MJF distracted the ref and knock out Moxley. That wasn't quite the case. Regal tossed the brass knucks to MJF. MJF looked stunned, put him on, and boom, Moxley was out cold. And we have a new AEW World Heavyweight Champion in MJF. And quite frankly, I think it's refreshing for the fact I think the fans were getting tired of Moxley being the AEW champion. And of course, we won't see Moxley for a while. He's going to take some time off. And as predicted, he did Tony Khan a favor by sticking around a little longer because he was supposed to leave after All Out. And because of the Punk situation, and then with the Bucks and Omega getting suspended, and all this crap that went on, so be it. But anyway, it's refreshing that MJF is now our new AEW World Champion. But at the media scrum, he was bashing everybody. He bashed Tony Khan. He was great using the F word. So, another one that shows their true colors. I see that, you know, AEW dropped the ball and figured, you know, we want to try to keep MJF. So you give him the title, but quite honestly, I'll be honest with you, when it's all said and done in 2024, when his contract's up, I doubt if he re-signs with AEW. He's always wanted to be in WWE. Now, granted, we don't know whether WWE will sign him. We'll have to wait and see. But MJF is one of those Bully Ray types. He's a scumbag. But the fans right now are loving him. So we'll have to wait and see what develops there. So there you have it on this Monday on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. This is the Iceman. Peace out, everybody. and have a blessed day.